Queensland is facing a job boom. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian.heise here and welcome to another episode of HeiseSays. Grab your stein of coffee. I want to have a look at this article from IN Queensland written by John McCarthy. So Queensland job booms roll on. And the bad news is interest rate hikes loom. This is not going to surprise anyone here on the channel. We've been following the slow tick up of fixed interest rates that we're seeing here, and it's going to have an impact on people if they happen to go from a low sub 2% fixed rate to a real fixed rate. But we'll see how that happens. Let's have a look at this. So, Queensland unemployment has dropped to a 14-year low at 4%, but most economists are saying the potential for an election rate hike was increasing. Well, I think it's certain. We're definitely going to see a rate hike. It's going to be interesting to see who wins. Honestly, I was kind of thinking Labor government's pretty much certain, but Albanese's fumbling and refusing to take interview questions, and the fact that unemployment is so low, people may not want to be bothered with the change. There are a whole lot of people that are angry. There are a whole lot of people that hate ScoMo, but if you got a job and you're happy, are you going to care? So, while economists were disappointed the national rate didn't budge from last month, Queensland employers look to have moved workers from part-time to full-time in March. About 20,000 full-time jobs were created, while part-time numbers went backwards. Treasurer Cameron Dick said that in the past 2 years, Queensland had created more jobs than any other Australian state or territory, and more jobs than New South Wales and Victoria combined. Well, you've got to realise our tourism sector was completely hammered by the lockdowns and the restrictions in travel. I remember we were looking at examples of just businesses going insolvent all up the coast. You could see it. You could see in the numbers all of these businesses up the sunny coast, up North Queensland. The further north you get, the more businesses were going under. It was tough. So hopefully they're recovering. Hopefully people are going on holidays. Hopefully jobs are getting created. The number of unemployed in Queensland was 112,000, the lowest since 2009. Nationally, about 18,000 jobs were created in March, about half the expected total. But the pause in job growth may alter the thinking around interest rate increases. Really? I don't think it will, but still. However, the ABS rounds its publishing figures, and economists pointed out that while rounding was excluded, the real unemployment rate was 3.9. So it was lower than the 3.9. Okay, this is the thing, guys. You can't round, you can't take it to, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 decimal places of accuracy with the methodology that they use. They're saying they're 95% accurate. You can't be this, you can't go this many decimal places. This doesn't work in mathematics. It's a phone interview. Or, do they even do it in person anymore? Maybe not. I have to look it up, but still, come on. So technically the lowest in the history of the modern series, IFM economist Alex Joyner said. Then again, it's the unemployment rate. One thing I'll bring to your attention, if some of you haven't seen it, let's have a look at Roy Morgan, guys, because Roy Morgan is different. Well, they're a market research company, and they use a different methodology in determining their unemployment rate. Do they have it here? If you go to their website, talking about it here, and you can see, if we have a look here, they've got the March unemployment at 7.8% and underemployment at 8.4%. Now, underemployment is the one to watch. The rule of thumb is you take the ABS stats, you double it, then you get the Roy Morgan figures. They have different approaches to it. You'll often see people that are shitty that you only need 1 hour of work a week to be considered employed in the survey period for the ABS. Now, those are the Giga Chads guys. They probably only their 1 hour of work is when they're oiling up their massive, Giga Chad bodies to take photographs for the memes. That's what it is. And we should be aspiring to that. Good on them. And there's only about 15,000 people that pull that off. So it's not that many, everyone. That should be something we look up to. You've got to remember, when they're saying unemployment, they're going here 3.95 to 3.95 to 50 decimal places. Roy Morgan's are telling us it's 7.8%. Still, you got to look at the trend in both of them. It's like auction clearance rates data. There's a bit of magic to it, and the media will jump on it one way or the other, but you got to look at the trend. Okay, trust the trend. Trend is it's going down. So, and if unemployment is going down and participation rate is going up, so more people are participating in the economy, but your unemployment is still going down, that's what you want. That's the magic. That's more people stepping up, stepping back in, looking for work and finding work. If unemployment is going down because the participation rate is also going down because people are going, stuff this, stopping working and stepping out, that's kind of the bullshit reduction in unemployment. That means people are just giving up. So, AMP economist Shane Oliver said Australia was now at full employment, and this points to much stronger wages ahead, he said. It also meant a higher inflation, which was consistent with imminent interest rate hikes. With March quarter inflation likely to be far stronger than RBA expectations, there is a rising chance it will hit in May or hike by 0.4 in June, he said. And said the combination of low unemployment and underemployment pointed to a market pickup in wages growth over this year and next. Wages growth tends to be persistent. We think that this will be a key factor in eventually driving the RBA's cash rate above 3%, though we don't see this happening nearly as quickly as the market is pricing, the bank said. So, let's have a talk about good news for Queensland. Good news. And hopefully it will keep going. Hopefully here's the danger of this, guys. Interest rates are going to go up. We're not going to see housing collapse and property go down 50%, 70%. All the people, they go, ha, investors or Aussie homeowners, I've got you now. I'm going to buy your house for a silver coin or, some gold I've got stashed anywhere. I mean, don't get me wrong. I would love to be able to do that, but it's not going to happen. Okay? It's not going to happen. What will happen is interest rates will go up. People's discretionary cash is going to reduce significantly if they're very close to the edge. And that means, well, maybe a holiday trip to Queensland to visit Australia Zoo or to go to Noosa or to go to Harvey Bay or Fraser Island, that'll have to be postponed. Little Timmy will have to wait another year. Or maybe we can only go to the Gold Coast to SeaWorld Nara Resort instead of one of the nicer resorts. It means that potentially Queensland's boom, which a significant portion of our employment here in this state is the tourist sector, might not continue as strongly as people are hoping. What do you reckon? We'll have to see. So keep an eye on it, guys, and prepare if you're in this industry. I feel sorry for, tourism, it's like anything. It's cyclical. It's up or down, up or down. And hopefully people are prepared for the tough times. Anyway, guys, take care. Have a great day, and thank you all for watching. If you're a fan of the channel and enjoy the content I find and put together here, there are a few ways you can help out. You can join us on YouTube or Patreon. Sign up using our referral links for Amazon, eBay, Independent Reserve, or AussieBroadband. Or if you need architectural services, we have a lot of experience in education, commercial, and resource sector work. Take care, guys. Have a great day. And I'll see you all in the next episode of HeiseSays. Oh, there you go. Good job numbers. It's to be celebrated. I wonder if Albanese would want worse job numbers so he could provide a solution. Don't even talk about government debt, guys. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.